Lord's son.
Todd, I told you. Don't...
No, I know. You said that I shouldn't worry about it, that I shouldn't try and figure out what kind of a man he was, that I should get on with my life, but I just can't do that. At least not until I know more about the man.
You know as much as I do.
No, not as much as you. Now, you said there was more to learn about Victor Lord. Now, what is it? Tell me.
Oh, I don't think that this is the time or the place.
This is the perfect time and the perfect place. I'm about to become an official member of this family. Now, there are some things that I need to know. Did my mom and my dad ever say anything about me? I mean, did they ever pretend that I existed? I mean, did they ever worry about handing me over to some other family? Come on, Vicki, this is my life we're talking about. I deserve to know. You're the only one that can tell me.
You know, sometimes I think Mom's just a little too nice for her own good.
Yeah, maybe we ought to go over there and tell Todd his private powwow is over.
You guys, it's not up to us. And besides, he is part of the family, isn't he?
Technically, but we don't have to be nice about it.
Well, I didn't say we had to be nice about it, but I just...
What, Jess?
Todd did save my life, okay? I mean, not just me. Marty and CJ, too. We all could have died in that car crash if it wasn't for him.
Hey, Jess, just because a guy does one good deed, it doesn't let him off the hook for everything else. Just remember what he did to Marty, okay?
Yeah, but Marty said she's not going to let Todd get to her anymore. I mean, why can't everyone just give him a break?
Jess, I think he just has to earn his breaks.
And okay, he saved CJ's life, and I can forgive him a lot for that, but I'm still with Kevin. I don't want him anywhere near this family.
Come on, you grew up with Victor Lord. You must have said something sometime. I mean, even if you wouldn't admit that you had a bastard brother, must have let something slip.
No, Todd. No, he didn't. He didn't. You didn't know him. All that was important to him was the appearance of virtue and rectitude. He never let the world see the other side, the dark side.
Yeah, but there was a dark side. I mean, you must have seen it. I mean, he could be honest with his favorite daughter, right?
I don't really think I can deal with this.
Come on, I'm not asking for any kind of secrets, okay? I just want to know if he ever mentioned me, if I mattered, or if I was just some kind of a mistake that he just wanted to forget.
Well, he didn't forget about you. He never forgot about you. I have Father's appointment book from the year that you were born. I thought it might be useful in the meeting with the trustees. I've earmarked some pages for you to take a look at.
Meeting with lawyers at 2 p.m. Subject: Bitsy and the boy. The boy. That's what I was. The boy that he gave to Bitsy and Peter Manning.
Yes, I've marked some more pages. Keep reading.
Arrange limo. Irene flying with baby to Chicago tomorrow, 9 a.m. Limo. Well, at least he dumped me in style.
There's another entry.
Reminder, send Bitsy medical info on the boy. O negative. Has all his shots. Sounds like he's talking about a golden retriever. What about my mother?
What about Irene?
Come on, you two were friends. You must have mentioned something.
No. No. She never confided in me that she had a son, nor did she ever tell Tina that.
So I never existed for my mother or my father. I was just an accident that they walked away from.
Look, Todd, your mother was very young and really quite foolish when she became my father's lover. As she grew older, I'm quite sure she just wanted to forget about that chapter in her life.
I'm not a chapter in someone's life. I'm her kid.
I don't really see the point of this. I mean, why do you want to relive the past?
I don't want to relive anything. I just want to understand it. I have one more question. Do you really think that Dorian Lord killed our father? Or was it Irene Manning? Did my mother kill him?
years, I was convinced that Dorian had killed Father. But then David came forward with his evidence.
David Vickers was a fake.
The evidence is not. The evidence is real. Sloan took it to some of his military experts, and they authenticated it. And Beau also had that done at the police lab.
He could have forged my mother's diary. Even the part about the confession.
Todd, you asked me what I think. Probably the truth is that none of us will ever know who really killed Father. It could have been Irene, it could have been Dorian, it could have been...
Oh, I beg your pardon, Vicki. I think this is the young man we're looking for.
Arthur, yes. Arthur Vandenberg, this is Todd Manning. Todd, this is Arthur.
I've heard a great deal about you.
Yeah, I bet you have.
And this very distinguished gentleman, whom I haven't seen in far too long, is Barnaby Collins. How are you, Barnaby?
Fine, fine. And you, Victoria? You look lovely.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Mr. Collins is the chief trustee of Victor Lord's estate.
Hello, young man.
May we join you?
Oh, please do.
Thank you. Barnaby has some questions for you, Todd.
It's funny, I got some questions for you guys. When do I collect?
You have Victor's arrogance, I'll give you that. But you still must satisfy the trust.
All right. I am blood type O negative. Got a whole needle full from that nurse you sent over to test me.
But that was only one requirement.
Oh. You want the answers to the questions that David Vickers was trying so hard to find out. The ones he paid a PI to get out of me. No problem. I know them by heart. What was my so-called father's nickname? Buzz. What did I get for my 5th birthday? A puppy. Why did my adoptive mother, Barbara, have a scar? Tracheotomy. And last but not least, why was I hospitalized as a child? Rheumatic fever. Ah, there we go. So we cool?
There's still the question of the key.
Oh, yeah, I was wondering when we were gonna get to that. Here it is. Good old Buzz gave it to me right before he dropped dead. So, is it to a safe?
I rather doubt that it opens anything since it's a fake.
What?
This is the key that Peter Manning gave you on his deathbed. I found it with David Vickers' belongings after he left town.
David Vickers ripped me off.
I'm gonna go meet Cord and CJ. Don't take your eyes off Todd, okay?
Tina, there you are. Come on, I've been looking all over for you. CJ's in the car. We gotta get him over to the bus station for this Cub Scout field trip.
Right, you have his backpack and his extra pair of socks. They were on the dresser.
I got everything.
You're a good daddy. Does he know how lucky he is to have you?
Oh, well.
I'm serious.
CJ is doing great in the daddy department. It's the mommy who leaves a lot to be desired.
If you'll excuse us, Blair, we have a child waiting. A real one, as opposed to an imaginary child.
There's nothing imaginary about my baby, even though you did try to convince my husband that I faked a pregnancy.
Tina, did you say something?
Yes, well,
she did,
Todd
Cord.
is my brother, whether I like it or not. I'm not going to stand by and just let him be taken in by this fraud.
Whatever. Look, Tina, we gotta go. So, once you get your coat, I'm gonna be waiting outside with CJ.
Okay. Even if you are pregnant now, $28 million say you weren't when you found out about Todd's inheritance, which would have been mine had you not tricked Todd into taking it.
Oh, you mean before you had a chance to steal it? You and your imitation brother, David Vickers?
You're nothing but a cheap gold digger. You know that?
I'm cheap? $28 million makes you the cheap gold digger. You lost.
Do you have any more questions? Vicki?
What a good wife. And I bet you can't wait to share it, can you? For richer and richer.
I'm warning you, Tina, you stay out of my life, and you stay out of Todd's.
Is this a threat?
Yes, it's a threat.
Now that you've come into money, you can threaten
What's the
people,
problem here? There is no problem, Todd, although I suggest that you put a muzzle on your wife.
Yeah.
Tina, go get your coat, please, so we can go.
You okay?
Yeah, fine.
Vicki, I'm sure this news about Todd Manning has come as quite a shock.
Well, I just keep wondering how many more sons Victor Lord has, when the next one is going to show up. Sad but true, isn't it?